Hey guys, if you did not watch my last video where I ended up bruising my leg, you need to go and check it out because here is Ryan with me today because he knew that the last time I bruised my leg pretty well and I was complaining about it for a couple days. So now he's like, look, you need to try to do these things when I'm available. So I decided to do it when he's available. So he's here helping me today and I'm so happy that he's here. It is so funny to have him because he's just here badgering me about wanting to do things by myself. And then when I was editing the videos, listen to what this man said to me in the video. This is his little message to me.
So I am here this time because this lady love do everything by herself. So make sure say I'm here this time so I can assist.
Okay. We're coming. This time I hear the tag and be like, we're not talking. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for being here. Today I'm going to do a little bit of yard work. I already kind of started building up the garden bed. I put some plants in there to kind of just not be spending too much money on soil. I have a second one that I'm going to be building with these boards, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get to that today because I'm going to be replanting a couple of my plants because I have a small cherry tree that I think is stunted, and I think it's because of the sun in the backyard. It's like I get full sun in the back of my yard, so I don't know if that could be the problem. So I'm going to be replanting it somewhere that it gets partial shade over the time as the day progresses. So I'm going to hope that that works, and I'm also going to put it closer to like one of our sprinkler systems to see if that makes any difference where it's getting a little bit more water. I also need to actually fix up where I remove the plants from the front of the house. We need to do some work on that part of the house, and removing those give us access to that side of the house, and then I won't be like dealing with the spiders and the lizard and all kind of insect what can be inside of those plants, and they weren't doing anything for me, so that is why I decided to remove them. I'm going to get to work now because the sun kind of hot and we get up late and we kind of have a lot of things to do, so let's get it done.
While I was outside, I noticed that the cherry tree was hiding, not cherry, the strawberry bush that I have was hiding some little strawberries underneath it. So I decided to just stop and take a little bit of a break and enjoy my strawberries. They're not huge, but they're still tasty. And I am so happy that these strawberries are surviving. I have replanted, repotted, fertilized, and they're going strong. Anyways, we're going to start taking out the soil. I did not calculate this very well. As you can see later on in the video, you're going to see that the amount of soil I bought was not enough. And I ended up having to go back to Lowe's to get more soil, but that's going to be in the next vlog when I'm building the second garden bed. But when I started putting this out there, I kind of noticed like this may not work, but we progress because it's trial and error. This is my first time. I've always wanted to do this, and now that I'm getting the time to do it, I'm kind of excited, but trial and error. I'm still new to it, so I'm still trying to make do and giving myself grace as I continue this process. And Ryan is here helping me as well, so I'm happy and grateful for his support throughout this time.
That's it.
In our focus, hold on. Yeah, right, that's all. Right, outside. No, man, you're making jump over here, so.
I decided to go back to spreading my soil. Guys, if you live in Central Florida, you know those grasshoppers. Like when it's summertime, they come from wherever they come from and they take over your house, your backyard, your plants, everything. They are legit on everything, okay? Now, as I was finishing up spreading the little soil that I had, Ryan noticed that it was not covering everything. And he's like, wait, you have more bags? And I was like, no. I more than likely did not calculate. I did not. It's not more than like I did not calculate it correctly. And of course, he did have to point that out. So he was just letting me know that, yeah, you're going to need more depending on how high you're going to want it. And he was explaining to me, the fact that if you're going to need it this high, blah, blah, blah. So, he's very detailed, very calculated. So he's that type of person. So we were just having that discussion about the planter bed and how high I want the soil to be and how much more I possibly gonna need. So then we had that little spit and then we are now back to doing yard work.
Look around. Look around on the snail. The snail end up on the aloe vera.
Now that Ryan has started mowing the lawn, I decided to go into my compost bin and basically see if I could get this soil from out there and put in this planter bed to just stretch it a little bit. Anyways, I realized that there was a lot of snail everywhere. Like everything I was touching, snail under the bottom, snail to the top. Ridiculous. Anyways, this bin was way too hard for me to move. The other compost bin had less in it, so I just started to take out some of the soil from in there just so I can lighten it and just drag it over. Ryan is going to be cutting the grass close to the edge, so I decided that, let me move a little faster and get the wheelbarrow and kind of just dump everything out and then kind of carry it over there, and this will make my life 10 times easier. I don't know why I was using the shovel and going back and forth. Ridiculous. But anyways, hindsight is 2020, so therefore, these little things will come over time. So I was burning up, had to get some water there, and then Ryan came and dumped the old grass into that because I got all the soil out of the compost bin. And then I'm going to be working on the second one now. So that is what you're going to be seeing. Okay. No, I had stopped for a little bit because I was just feeling really exhausted. And Ryan is there cutting away. I offered this man some water and he said, no man, I'm good. I guess you're in wet? He was like, no man, I'm good. I said, alright, cool, no problem. Anyways, me kind of chill out for a little bit because honestly I was burning up. And him decided to say, yo, you need to go move this because we need to really get to the edge of the thing. And then he was like, you know what, let me just go help you because you legit don't seem like say you're gonna make it. And he ended up dumping out the second compost bin for me, and I got up and helped him with that because of course, team player, although me dead, but I had to play my part because obviously me know say him also tired, but he just a push through as well. So we kind of just got it done together. Really happy for that. But when I tell you doing this anytime after 10 a.m., you are just not, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, why this looks so lean? Anyways, you see how my sweat come wet?
a piece of dizziness hold me out a door, and me not think me can manage the heat there. No matter how me say me I push through, me not think me can manage the heat there. So we are call it quits today. Ryan still a cut the grass, so me know say when him done, him will come in, go take a shower and kind of chill out for a little bit. So me go lay down on the floor with the fan, drink one protein shake for my lunch, and call it that. Me the things that me could have pushed through, but it was way too hot. Me don't know why me did think that me fi do that, because we already wake up late, and you know normally we do these things before 10 o'clock where sun not so hot. So after 1 now, and me don't know what me that think. Anyways, me have to go pick up back one next day and do the other plant box, and then also me have to go search and get off some dry wood if you kind of build it up, so I'm gonna spend a whole heap of money on soil. So we're gonna see how that play out another time, but right now body can't do it. Body not doing it. Body tired. Body really tired. So I call it a day, and then I go pick up back one next day. So I'm not sure if I go do this in our next vlog, or I go just do one long vlog of the garden and everything. We'll see. But for today, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.